There are lots of quotes and sayings about where you come from. It's where you come from that shapes who we become, that influences who we are, where we go, and where we hope to end up. And I don't know where we'll end up or where I want to end up, but where we are going right now is right where I want to be. There was a time in my life I thought I wanted to be a farmer. Alamogordo, New Mexico, a quiet and dusty little town in the southern part of the state. And from the outside, or passing through on your way to somewhere bigger, this place might not look like much. But to us, it is much. And I can say that this little town was a big part of my growing up. I spent most of my summers, holidays, and weekends as a kid at my grandparents'. And my grandparents' house is full of, well, everything. It's like a museum of all the coolest finds across the country and world and decades of time. And as a kid, I would get lost in the wonder that is this place that I'm lucky enough to call my grandparents'. It was and still is the place that I love to be. And in this chapter of my life, making a trip to Alamogordo with my own kids, it sparks those feelings and memories I had of being a kid. A giant playground of everything you want to do and be as a kid. There was a time in my life I thought I wanted to be a farmer. Because I thought I just wanted to be outside working.
Hey! Sure. It's been better. It's not my main profession. Yeah, it seems rough. You're up.
Yeah.
I'm not made for that. If you've done any looking into traveling in New Mexico, one of the places that stands out is White Sands National Monument. It's the world's largest gypsum sand dune. 275 miles of fine white sand. It's like a giant beach without the water, in the middle of the desert. Miles and miles of white sandy dunes. And once the landscape turns from sand with vegetation sprinkled throughout it to just pure white dunes of sand, keep going. Because the further in you go, you'll not only start to get to the dunes that are unoccupied, but you'll also get to the top of the dunes that you can see nothing but rolling hills of white sands for miles. Here we go. What do you think, Ollie? Bring something to slide on because, well, it's fun. Now, not all adventures are without misadventures. Along this trip, we came up with a stomach bug and energy levels were at a low.
What happened?
Throw up.
You threw up? Are you feeling better now?
Yeah.
But even when things aren't working right, when things aren't ideal, it's always good to know that tomorrow, or even just right around the next turn, there are better things that wait. When you know where you come from, where you're coming from, it makes the road ahead that much sweeter. If you like this video and you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button below and give us a like or follow us on Instagram. Until then, we'll see you on the next adventure.